The Knicks advance. That means the defending champs are done. Here's Jaylen Brown taking the podium.
It stings, as it should. Anytime, losing stings, especially finishing your season like this, it just wasn't our year. Things didn't go your way this year. Things didn't go our way this year. And it's unfortunate, but, we hold our head up regardless. Losing to the Knicks, feels like death. But, I was always taught that there's life after death. So we'll get ready for whatever's next in the journey. I'll be ready for.
Feels like death. That got grim in a hurry. We bring in Brian Windhorst from the floor of Madison Square Garden. You heard Jaylen Brown talking right there. You spent some time with the Celtics post-game. What sense did you get, Brian, of how the Celtics are dealing with this loss?
Not well. So they were very complimentary of the Knicks. They were blown away tonight. They totally were not able to match the Knicks' intensity. They said that up and down the line. The Knicks won this series, handled their business. But they're mostly surprised, David, in how fast this ended. They really liked the position that they were in at the end of the regular season. They liked the way they played against the Magic in the first round. And even though they fell behind 2-0 in this series, I think they felt okay about themselves after Game 3. But the injury of Jason Tatum has walloped them. They tried to recover and are not over it. I know that it's natural to ask if this team was just fatigued from this runs the last couple of years. The players and coaches say no. They did not feel they were fatigued. They thought that this team could make another run, and they were really not ready for the way this series unfolded. And then obviously the Tatum injury they're still recovering from.
Yep, the Celtics were the favorites coming into this postseason, and now they are out a premature start to their offseason. As for the Knicks, if you can put into context what this run to the conference finals means for that team.
Well, they were a team that we thought had sort of maxed out during the regular season. They had played so poorly against the top teams, but they've played some of their best basketball in this playoffs. And one of the things I think that you've seen, and it really was on display tonight, is how mentally tough the Knicks are. They may not have the greatest depth. They may not have the greatest collection of talent when you look at the top line talent. But they are very mentally tough. And what they did coming into this game was focus in on their defense. They spent the last 36 hours focusing on their defense, and they played one of the best defensive games this unit has put together. The intensity that they played with and the following of the game plan was tremendous in this game. It totally knocked the Celtics off of their mark. And they now wake up, David, with home court advantage in the Eastern Conference Finals. Madison Square Garden will host Game 1 on Wednesday. When this playoff started, they had probably the toughest draw in the NBA, looking at having to go through Boston, Cleveland, and the Western champion if they wanted to win the title. Now, they're through in a rematch with Indiana with home court advantage.
Yeah, that series starts on Wednesday. So the top 2 seeds are out. We got the 3-seeded Knicks against the 4-seeded Pacers. If you can, Brian, just give me one thought on that series, what you might be looking for.
Well, I think it was really important for the Knicks to get it done today and get the 4 days off, because Indiana's goal in every series, but particularly this one where the Knicks are a little bit of a shallow team, is to wear them out. They will try to wear them out in games. They will try to wear them out over the course of the series. Indiana plays high pressure, high speed, uses their depth. This is going to be a war of attrition that Indiana is going to fight against them, but the Knicks have demonstrated that they can handle a lot of heat and that they can thrive, and they have the great advantage of rest plus home court. It will give them a great opportunity to be in a good position to start the next series. I'm gonna try to wear, pull up all brains. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's 88 over here.